Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of
G'day and welcome back to the channel Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I am the Ginger Ninja and these are my movie reviews. If you're new to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking it out. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here and what's this guy behind me looking at? Well, you'll find out very soon. But what we're doing here is we're actually looking at the Wrong Turn franchise and we're up to the 5th film in the series, Wrong Turn 5. Bloodlines from 2012. This here is my uncut DVD copy here. Hopefully you guys can see that. It does have some special features on the back. I'll pop them up on the screen, but let's go through them now. We've got A Day in the Death, Hillbilly Kills, Director Diaries, and audio commentary from Declan O'Brien, the director, who I only just learned did pass away several years back, so you know, rest in peace and all that. But let's get into this one. And look, before we dive headfirst into this film, I do want to send a big shout out and thank you to all my new and existing subscribers. Yeah, thank you so much. I say it every week. I say it every video, I know. Probably sick of me saying it, but seriously, thank you so much for sticking with me as we get through some of these really tough to watch films. Anyway, as I mentioned, the film was directed by Declan O'Brien. Now, the film stars, and I'm probably going to butcher some of these names, but Camilla Arthwedison, Simon Ginty, Roxanne McGee, and we have everyone's favourite Cenobite, Doug Bradley. And also a surprise appearance by Iron Fist himself, Finn Jones. I did not see that coming. But hey, so the plot of this one, a group of college students on a trip to the Mountain Man Festival on Halloween in West Virginia encounter a clan of cannibals. Go figure, right? So yeah, this technically could be classed as a Halloween film. It's set on Halloween, so you know, yeah. Anyway, one thing I do want to point out is, what is it with movies with the name Bloodline in them? They just, something about it makes the movie bad. Like, look at what we've had so far. I've had Hellraiser, Bloodline, not the best Hellraiser film. Day of the Dead, Bloodline, absolute horrendous film. Pet Sematary, Bloodline. The new Final Destination film, Bloodline. Now, I don't want to judge a book by its cover when it hasn't really come out yet, but based on previous experience, it's, yeah, not looking good. Let's hope that that does something to, prove me wrong. Anyway, Wrong Turn Bloodline continues the theme of movies with the name Bloodline and it being pretty piss poor. There are a few reasons to why this movie fails, and look, it's not to say the movie is bad, by no means. It simply makes a few bad choices or wrong turns. Okay, I'll quit it with the puns, but look, the way this movie opens, it again rewrites the origin of our inbred hillbilly cannibals. Previously, it had been due to contamination from the paper mill, which was discussed in the second film. And all the inbreeding, of course. But now they've been in the Virginia mountains for hundreds of years and yeah, they've been killing and eating people and doing all that, but why did we need to change our origin again? I didn't get it. Like, it just made no sense. But anyway, let's get into this film and find out what the go is with it. Okay, and kicking it off with the cast, and again, not terrible actors. No. The characters make the dumbest decisions ever. The actors are fine though. Lita, for one example. You think she's going to be the, final girl, the survivor girl, But no. She decides to trust the psycho in the jail cell who's been threatening everyone and who she actually saw try and kill her friends with a knife earlier in the movie. So I guess maybe he's turned over a new leaf? No, but dumb choices. It's Darwinism at work. The character development of this film is non-existent. The protagonists are stereotypical and one-dimensional, and they do little to distinguish one from the other. And like I mentioned later, the actions of these characters, they defy logic. And all they do is serve to advance the plot more than anything else. They don't reflect any genuine human behavior. They literally have a discussion about sticking together because there is safety in numbers. Literally a minute later, they decide to split up and go look for other people. It's typical for the genre, but it doesn't make it any less stupid. Doug Bradley, known for his role as Pinhead, of course, in the Hellraiser series, he plays Maynard, and he does so with a very sinister charm. But it's not enough, and it's undermined by this weak script and the underdeveloped character. It could have been so much more. Okay, so onto the directing and the writing, and the script is where this movie falters most. And it was written by Declan O'Brien. Yeah, like the previous film, the dialogue is very cliched and predictable. And as mentioned, with characters making the kind of decisions that horror movie victims are known for, they're infamous for, but it doesn't make it, it just, do the right thing, do the smart thing is what we want to see them do. The plot itself is serviceable, but doesn't offer much in the way of surprises or any deeper, exploration. They do start this new origin of the characters, like they'd been there for a couple of 100 years. Maybe not those characters in particular, they didn't dive too deeply into that, but there's been cannibals in those woods for years and years and years in that particular area. They don't delve into it deeply enough. It's just a straightforward narrative designed primarily to string together various set pieces and violence. Yeah. Now, it surprised me, given the previous entry in the franchise was, I thought, well done. They took it to a different area. They took it out of the mountains. They put it into something else and made it something a little different. Here they had that addition of the origin. Why? Why put that in there if you're not going to explore it? Look, as for the direction, many of the scenes felt disjointed and lacked cohesion and continuity. There is one scene in there where, because they're at a festival, Mountain Man Festival, there's bands playing, some hottie goes up to a police officer wanting to get backstage. The next thing, they're in the backseat of his patrol car. I have no idea what happened after that. I don't know whether she got killed. I don't even know why that was in there. I know it was the sheriff trying to get in contact with him, but it was just put in there to show off some boobs, really. Yeah. It's just these uneventful scenes and then followed up by these rushed, chaotic moments that just disrupt the flow of the movie. Yeah, it was tough, but the film's visual style is otherwise unremarkable. The use of lighting and camera angles lacks creativity and often results in scenes that look flat and uninspired. The whole town setting is, in some respects, it looks good. In others, it looks literally like a purpose-built set. Visual storytelling does little to enhance the narrative or create a compelling atmosphere in this one. Now, onto the effects. So, whilst we did have a little bit of a hiccup with the CGI in previous films, the special effects and makeup are among this film's redeeming qualities. These moments of effective horror are too few and far between, however, to salvage the overall feel of the film. The lawnmower or whatever it is scene, I don't know what it is. I've never seen a lawnmower like that, but I don't get it. Like, I just did not get it. It's kind of put in there to showcase some special effects, some blood, some guts, some carnage. And in that case, it does work quite well, but these are cannibals. I kind of thought burying the guy in the ground and then going over his head with a lawnmower kind of defies the purpose, like, you know. But that being said, it did look pretty good. Okay, so rewatchability. Yeah, look, fans of the franchise may find this installment lacking in pretty much everything. Suspense, tension, and look, while it gets points for some originality by attempting to expand on the origins of our family of killbillies, it just doesn't pay off enough. I still think this is a better film than the third one, but I don't see myself going back and rewatching this. It's okay as a standalone, but nothing more than that. Now, final thoughts. Wow. Wrong Turn 5 Bloodlines is a mixed bag, to say the least. It excels in delivering the gruesome kills when it has them. There's just not enough of them. You know, Doug Bradley's performance as Maynard is a significant plus to this film, and probably puts it a couple of points over the third film, where it really didn't have anything that stood out to me. This at least has that. However, that being said, the weak script, the poor character decisions, which are prevalent through the whole film, and just this uneven pacing hold it back from being a standout in the franchise. Overall, for a score, it's middle of the road, 5 out of 10. And there you have it. That is my review of Wrong Turn 5 Bloodlines. So we've got one more to go in this series. We've got Wrong Turn 6 coming up. This was a tough one to find. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be worth it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button, be much appreciated. And subscribing to my channel, always appreciated. And if you do, make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you're notified every time I do release a new review. Now, I've still got my Franchise Fridays, obviously. We'll be doing a new one. I have got a poll up on my community page. What will it be? You know, hey, if you want to see a franchise being reviewed, let me know. I've had a couple of great suggestions so far, so thank you very much for that. But at the moment, it's between Hellraiser and Paranormal Activity, unless one of those suggestions gets more. You know, if people say Alien, you know, if there's more people saying Alien, do the Alien franchise, I'll do it. You know, but people want to see Hellraiser. If you want to see Paranormal Activity, if you want to see something else, go and check out that post on my community page. Anyway, before I blather on, don't forget to check out my 60-second reviews. They're on every day between Trashy Tuesday and Franchise Friday, and they're a lot of fun. So there's a few of them coming out which are really good. So yeah, anyway, before I dribble too much, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the